I almost died from alcohol poisoning trying to slam a whole half-gallon. It was one of those nights where everything seemed like a good idea until it wasn't. I remember the burn of the alcohol, the room spinning, then nothing. Next thing I knew, I was waking up in a hospital bed, tubes in my arms and a nurse telling me I was lucky to be alive. Apparently, I was saved, but it doesn't feel like it. Growing up, life wasn't easy. My upbringing was filled with getting bullied at school and neglected at home. When my parents were at the house, there would be psychos fighting with each other, doing drugs with each other, or at the casino gambling, leaving me to navigate my pain alone. The bullying at school was relentless. I was the target for anything and everything. Kids can be cruel, and those wounds cut deep. Home was supposed to be my sanctuary, but instead, it was another battlefield where my voice was seldom heard and my needs were often ignored. This toxic environment pushed me towards seeking solace in the wrong places. Friends, parties, and eventually, alcohol became my escape. It numbed the pain and made me forget, even if just for a little while. But that night, when I decided to take on a whole half-gallon, everything changed. Ever since that night, it feels like I actually died. People don't talk to me the same way they used to. Friends that used to hit me up all the time barely check in. The occasional visitor swings by, but it feels like I'm just a stop on their way to somewhere better. It's like I'm stuck in this limbo, where I'm alive but not really living. I still live with my parents and haven't left their house in what feels like forever. When I talk now, it's almost like they don't hear me. I'm invisible, a ghost in my own home. In a way, I guess I did die that night, not just from alcohol poisoning, but from the realization of how fragile everything is. The people you think will always be there can disappear in a heartbeat. But what really haunts me is the blackness. I didn't see the classic light that everyone talks about, the one you're not supposed to head towards, whether it's heaven, the hospital lights, or whatever you believe in, that's fine. But all I saw was black light before you start to dream at night. Then I woke up in the hospital. Ever since that day, it feels like everything works against me. It's like I'm in hell, trapped in a world where I don't belong. Now I sit here, feeling more like a ghost than a person. The loneliness is suffocating, and sometimes it feels like I'm just waiting for my body to catch up with my soul. It's a struggle every day, but I'm not ready to give up just yet. I'm here, and for now, that's enough.